Okay, so I was like freaking on something today when I went on the bus. So I'm like wearing my hobo gloves and I'm holding my jacket, and it's about 52 degrees out, and I'm wearing the sweater, so I'm not cold at all. I am just like perfect. So I go up to one of my friends and I'm like, "Hey Max, can I borrow your jacket? 'Cause it's kind of cold outside, and like I am freezing and I don't have a jacket." And he can see that I'm holding my jacket. And it's just like, it is cold out and it is like life or death. I need this jacket. I need it. So, you're not using it. Can I use your jacket? Can I yeah, it's like it's a really pretty jacket. And then he's like, "No, this is a special jacket." And he's like playing along with me. And by this point, we're on the bus, and he's sitting next to me because there weren't any other seats. So I'm like, "Oh, did your nana buy it? 'Cause if I have a special jacket and my nana bought it for me, and I wouldn't give that to anybody. I'll just leave you alone." Hey, Alan, it's really cold outside, and like I'm like freezing, and it's a long walk home, and you don't seem to be using your jacket. And he's wearing it. So can I borrow your jacket, and I'll give it back to you never, and it would just really help me, and it would be a really good neighborly thing to do, and it would just be awesome if you could do that for me. And then he ignores me. He just gives me a weird look, and he like moves back in the seat. So I go over to my friend Paige, who was like 5 seats in front of me, and I'm like, "Hey Paige, Paige, hey, it's kind of cold outside and I don't have a jacket. Can I borrow yours?" So she actually tosses it over. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Why can't you all be as nice as Paige is? Paige went out of her way to give me her jacket. And now we're both gonna freeze 'cause I can't wear this." So I threw it back to her. I'm like, "Oh yeah, Paige, I have a jacket." And then I turned back to Alan and I'm like, "Hey Alan, I'm having a hard time seeing today, and it would be really great if I could have your glasses, 'cause I could take those and I could sell them for a pretty penny, 'cause I'm kind of hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day, and you know it would just be really great if you could let me borrow your jacket, not your jacket, your glasses, 'cause I can't see, and I could sell it for just 1 penny, just 1 penny. That's all I need. I could hop the fence over to my church, and buy some dinner, and then they could give me some dinner for a penny, 'cause it's right behind my house, and yeah." And then by that point I was done. And I was just like freaking out. I'm like hitting the seat in front of me, which is where my friend Tyler was sitting. And Tyler is the guy that I was talking about the other day, my best friend, my best guy friend. Um, and then he tells me to stop, and I just like talked to people for a while, and then I don't know, I got really hyper again. So I'm like, hey guys, do you see that wrapper over there? 'Cause there's this red wrapper on the window. And there are these 8th grade girls, and they keep giving me weird looks randomly. So I'm like, "Hey, can you guys do me a favor and look over to see what that is? 'Cause that would really help me." And turns out it's a Starburst wrapper. So I'm like, and then eventually I'm like, "Guys, I am the poster child. I am living proof. Don't do drugs. They're bad for you. And that white powder, that stuff, I think they call it crack or something, which is kind of funny because it's like your butt crack, except, sorry, I'm not getting into that. Yeah, that stuff is really fun to sniff. Don't do it." And then, yeah, that was my adventures on the bus, and everybody is like, "Kelsey, what are you on?" Seriously, like 5 people asked me that when I was done. I love you guys.